Hari Om, Bhaja Govindam, verse 15. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate, Angam Galitam, Palitam Mundam, Dashana Viginam, Jatam Tundam. Angam galitam palitam mundam darshana viginam jatam tundam vruddho yadi grahitva dandam vruddho yadi grahitva dandam tadabina munchati आशापिण्डम् तदभिनमुञ्चति आशापिण्डम् भज गोविन्दम् भज गोविन्दम् गोविन्दम् भज मूढमते. In this verse, it is said the body is totally dilapidated, worn out, completely gone. But desires are not going. The black hair, it has turned into grey hair. Teeth have fallen. You are going for a tooth set. Old age, not even one step you will be able to walk because your backbone has bent. So you need the help of a stick or you are moving in a wheelchair. But the desire for pleasures, the worldly enjoyments, it never goes away. It still continues. That is the sorry state of living. In Tamil, there is a saying, மீசை நரைச்சாலும் ஆசை நரைக்காது. That is, even after the black hair has turned into grey, the desire for the pleasures of this world, it never goes away. It continues, even in deathbed. You may say, sir, even today youngsters have grey hair. Maybe nowadays people are going in an early age. I don't know. Those days it was only with the aging, the hair became grey. It is a kind of notice sent by Bhagavan. Bhagavan gives enough notices before he takes the life of a man. The first Shoka's notice is grey hair. It is the first notice. The second Shoka's notice is you can't read a book or a newspaper with small letters. That is the second notice. Third notice is toothache. Earlier childhood you will eat chocolates and then sleep. Nothing happens. But in old age, toothache. One by one it will start falling. These are all Shoka's notices issued to a man. Final notice, ultimate, you won't be able to walk. Or sit on the floor and then you won't be able to get up. Man ignores all these Shoka's notices. He thinks he will live forever. But Lord Emma, without giving any opportunity of hearing, he will take away your life. Gone. Dead and gone. Bhagavan in Bhagavad Gita said to Arjuna in chapter 3 verse 37, Kama yesha krodha yesha rajo guna samudbhavaha mahashano mahapapma vidyena mihavairina. Hey Arjuna, your worst enemies are Kama and Krodha, your desire and anger. Please know this. Note this point. Worst enemies are your desires and your anger. The same is said by Saint Thiruvalluvar also. யான் எனது என்னும் செருக்கு அறுப்பான் வானோர்க்கு உயர்ந்த உலகம். Yan means I. I, I. Always I. Yanadu means mine. Sirku means ego. The one who discards his ego, who kills his ego, who destroys his ego, the I and mine feeling, he will enter into the highest world. யான் எனது என்னும் செருக்கு அறுப்பான் வானோர்க்கு உயர்ந்த உலகம். He will enter the highest of worlds. Saint Thiruvalluvar also gives how to give up the desires. Because it is easily said, give up the desire, give up the desire. But it is not very easy. It is extremely difficult. Everyone knows desire is the root cause of problems. It is not only Buddha. All people know. From childhood, once you attain the age of 20, you will know. If you nowadays WhatsApp, every day there is some message coming. So everybody knows, but nobody is able to give up the desire. It comes one after the other, like the waves. Today I want this type of cell phone. Tomorrow there is another model. I want that. Day after tomorrow another model. I want that also. So like a small baby which enters the toy shop, if you take the small baby into the toy shop, it will say, I want this. Okay, I will get you. No, I want this also. Okay, I will get. I want that also. It needs the entire shop. Similarly, man after coming into this world, one after the other, I want this, I want that, I want that, I want this, I want that. Desires are growing. What is the way to get rid of these desires? Nobody has given a solution. I think only Gita and Thiruvalluvar has given the solution. Bhagavan says in chapter 2, verse 58, Yada samharade chayam kurmonganiva sarvashagam indriyani indriyartebhyaha tasya prajna pratishtitam. A tortoise or tortoise, on apprehending danger, immediately withdraws its limbs from the field of action. The eagle, it may be flying 2 kilometers away from the tortoise. The moment it apprehends the danger, it withdraws its limbs and protects itself. Similarly, a wise person, when the mind seeks to enjoy the world of objects, the pleasures of this world, when desires arise in his mind, he withdraws his senses from the world and keep them on Bhagavan. Like within the shell, the tortoise keeps everything within the shell. Similarly, you go under the feet of Bhagavan. So that way you can only reduce your desires. Saint Thiruvalluvar also says the same thing. Patruga patratran patrinai. Appatrai patruga patruvidal. Hold on to what? Patratran patrinai. Then one who has no attachment with anything in this world. The only one who has no attachment in this world is Bhagavan Krishna. Patruga patratran patrinai. He has no attachment, no likes or dislikes. He neither loves me nor hates you. Everybody is same. Every being is same for him. All are his children. But he has no attachment. He has no likes or dislikes. So, appatrai patruha patruvidal. If you hold on to his feet, then all your desires will go. That is what Saint Thiruvalluvar also says. Tirumular goes one step further. ஆசை அருமின்கள் ஆசை அருமின்கள் ஈசனோடு ஆயினும் ஆசை அருமின்கள் ஆசை படப்பட ஆகி வரும் துன்பங்கள் ஆசை விட விட ஆனந்தம் ஆகுமே. ஆசை means desire. ஆசை அருமின்கள் ஆசை அருமின்கள். Cut asunder all the desires. Cut asunder all the desires. ஈசனோடு ஆயினும் ஆசை அருமின்கள். Even if you want desire Bhagavan, Bhagavan Krishna, here he says Lord Shiva. ஈசனோடு ஆயினும் ஆசை அருமின்கள். Don't even desire to reach Bhagavan. That desire also you leave it. ஆசை படப்பட ஆகி வரும் துன்பங்கள். The more you desire, the more sorrows will increase. ஆசை விட விட ஆனந்தமாகும். The more you reduce your desires, the happiness will increase. That is what Tirumular says. We have already seen the story of Yayati. Even at the old age, he was desiring to enjoy the pleasures of this world. So, why they are saying this? If you think deeply, this has been said beautifully by Swami Chinmayananda in Bhagavad Gita. How is happiness quotient measured? Happiness is equal to number of desires fulfilled divided by total number of desires. If I have 100 desires and only 10 desires are fulfilled, my happiness quotient is 10%. Now, in the materialistic world, what is happening is, as a materialist, we are trying to fulfill our desires, not knowing that the total number of desires are growing exponentially. So today my desires are 100. Tomorrow morning it is 1000. Day after tomorrow it is 1 lakh. Then after that it becomes 1 crore. Then 10 crores. The number of desires are growing exponentially. Whereas always the total number of desires, if you see, because all desires cannot be fulfilled. If you have 1000 desires, I challenge, only maximum 1 to 10 desires can be fulfilled. If you are lucky enough, 20 desires. So you are always we are unhappy because the quotient is very less. Happiness quotient is less. Total number of desires are increasing. So our forefathers, our saints, they found out, if you want to be happy, reduce the number of desires you have. Today you have 100 desires. Tomorrow you reduce it to 50. Day after tomorrow you reduce it to 20. See, the total number of desires fulfilled, 10 out of 20. Then it will be too much. The happiness quotient will be too much. That is the easiest way. That is what our forefathers taught us. So that you can live happily, live everything. Reaching Bhagavan, you live everything. In this world, you can live happily only if you reduce the total number of desires. That is the divider. You have to reduce that. Then even though the number of desires fulfilled is less, your happiness quotient will be more. That is what our forefathers have taught us. But for that also, you have to hold on to the feet of Govinda. That is why Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate, Angam Galitam, Palitam Mundam, Dashana Viginam, Jatam Tundam, Angam Galitam, Palitam Mundam, Dashana Viginam, Jatam Tundam, Vruddho Yadi Gragitva Dandam, Vruddho Yadi Gragitva Dandam, Tadavina Munchati Asha Pindam, Tadavina Munchati Asha Pindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja मूढ़मते